Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a repeat of what seems to be a popular video. It's a squared around. It was a 7x7 square with 4-inch diameter and 6-inch offset. I'm going to also make it to where you're only making one layout. So therefore the seam is just going to be in the split right here, right down the middle, as you can see right here. And that's going to just require just one layout as opposed to two. Okay, let's get to it. So let's go ahead and start making, we're going to go ahead and make a square here and a circle here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. It's right there. Okay, we're going to go ahead and divide this. One, two, 3.5. One, two, 3.5. One, two, 3.5. Okay, I'm also going to go ahead and throw a straight line here, obviously, to divide that. But I'm going to take advantage of it and then also extend that dividing line all the way over here so that I can also divide the circle one at the same time. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we said we're going to go ahead and do a 6-inch offset, center to center. So that means from the center of the square to the center of the circle is going to be 6 inches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's our center of our circle. Now we're going to go ahead and make a 4-inch circle. So we're going to open up our compass to 2-inch, which is half of the 4. So that's 2 inches right there, pretty close. Okay, I'm going to put our sharp point right here and make a circle. Okay, let's go ahead and finish in dividing this. I'm going to throw random marks on the side just so that we can find our centers. Divide them in pies. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do 3 here and 3 here. going to do light arcs because we're going to be erasing these. I'm going to try to keep the workplace clean. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing here and here and here. And we're going to put our sharp point here now. Swing it over. Strike an arc. Push sharp point here now. Strike an arc. Swing it over. Sharp point here. Strike an arc, swing it over. Point it here. And that's it. Okay, let's go ahead and strike those arcs, find those centers. Alright, hopefully you guys can see that. Let's go ahead and erase this. Okay, let's go ahead and number these now. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Should have erased this. And 5. We're going to do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're also going to label these points here on the circle on these ends. We're going to label them as X's. So this will be also X here. And this point is also going to be X. Just like on the square side, this will be X. And here will also be X. And then just kind of make sure that you guys understand what I mean by that. X is the center, so here's our circle. X is going to be here, which is this right here. And then X is going to be on the center of the 7-inch square, which is here. Okay? Alright. Let's go ahead and label these. This will be A. Corner A, this corner here, and this corner here is going to be B. And then just so that we understand, we're going to make this also section A, section B. This will be section A and section B. Okay. Now let's go ahead and make our true length triangle, 90 degree, vertical and horizontal lines that meet. So let's see, we'll make it right there. Now, just want to make sure for the people that have seen this already, sometimes or most of my videos will require that we do 2 different types of layouts. You know, because it's 2 different sides. But this time I'm just going to use one true length triangle, but label them as A's and B's according to the numbers. Okay, so and this will make sense. I'll explain as I go along. Okay, so we're going to go with a 4-inch height. I should have just done that on the 90 degree, but let's just measure it right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that is our 4-inch height right here. Okay, now let's go ahead and transfer this information that we have here onto this true length triangle. So let's start with A1. Put your sharp point right there. Open up your pencil point to 1, lock it in place like so. See that? Okay, put your sharp point and put it right here. Swing it over, strike an arc, and we're gonna go ahead and label this as A1. Okay, next one, A2. Like that. See that? Put your sharp point here on your 2-lane triangle corner. So we're gonna strike an arc, and this will be A2. Okay, next one, A3. Put your pencil point on number 3, lock it in place like so. See that? Sharp point here, and strike an arc. And this will now be A3. Okay, keep going. A4. Put your sharp point on A. Open up your compass and your pencil point to number 4 on section A. Okay, put your sharp point here. Strike an arc. A4. Okay, A5 now. Put your sharp point on the corner of A. Open up your compass, pencil point to number 5. Gonna lock it in place like so. See that? Sharp point here. Strike an arc. And that is A5. Okay, one more thing. We want to get the distance now from X to X on sections A. So we want to get X, the distance from here to here. Okay, so get your compass, put your sharp point either or. You can start here. We'll put it where X is at, or 5. We're calling that as X. And we're going to open up your pencil point to this side right here. Like so. Okay, see that? I'm going to lock that in place. Now put your sharp point right here on your 2-line triangle. And strike an arc, and it's right next to A3. We're gonna call this X, AX. Sorry. So AX. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'll blow this up temporarily so you guys can see. Okay. So now let's go ahead. Now that we got the section, the information from here to here. Now we're going to get the information from this side of B to this side of B of the circle. Okay, we're going to go ahead and extend this a little bit more because I know the reach is going to be kind of lengthy. So just to be on the safe side, hopefully that'll be enough. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do B side. So put your sharp point on B, like so. And open up your pencil point to 1. I'm going to lock it in place. See that? Okay. Put your sharp point on your 2-line triangle. Ooh, barely. That's good. Okay, we're going to strike an arc. Now we're going to call this B1. B1. See that? So that way you're not confused with the A's and the B's. Okay, now go to B2. Put your sharp point on B. Open up your pencil point on your compass to number 2. I'm gonna lock it in place like so. See that? Okay, put your sharp point here now. 2-line triangle. Strike an arc. This will be B2. Okay, next one, B3. Open up your pencil point like so, lock it in place like that. See that? Okay. Put your sharp point on your 2-lane triangle. Strike an arc. That'll need now be B3. Okay. B4. Open up your pencil point to number 4 on the circle. Lock it in place like so. See that? Okay. Sharp point on your true length triangle. Strike an arc. Now you found B4. Okay, now B5, last one. Open up, put your sharp point on B. Open up your pencil point on your compass to 5. Like that. We're going to lock it in place like so. See that? Okay, we're good. Okay, sharp point on your true length triangle. Strike an arc. And that's between 4 and 3. So I'm going to take it up here. I'm going to put it right here instead. B5, just so that we're not confused. So there's B5. I'll just blow it up really quick on your screen so you guys can see it. Okay, and then the last thing that we're going to need is x of the circle to x of the square, x to the circle. So we're going from here, center of the square, or one side of the center of the square, and then open up to the other end of the circle of x. We're going to lock it in place. See that? Okay. Put your sharp point on your true length triangle. Strike an arc, and we're calling this BX. BX. Now we got all this information. Now we can go and start and doing our layout. So let's get to it. Okay, I want to go ahead and do a. So we want to do is a 7-inch. Let me see. So we'll start from here, from the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So right there. All right. Now here's the fun part, guys. Here's the fun part. Okay. So we're gonna label this as B, which is here on this end, and this will be A, which is here. So that means we're going to go ahead and shoot this way, right around here. Okay, so let's start. Let's start with A1. Okay, A1 right here. So put your compass on A1. Open up your pencil point to the 4-inch height mark. We're going to lock it in place like so. See that? Okay, put your sharp point on A. And we're going to strike a random mark somewhere around here, just because we don't know where it's going to land. I'm going to do a light arc like that. Okay, now go to B. So now go to B1, which is right here. Put your sharp point on B1. Open up your pencil point to your 4-inch height mark. And lock it in place like so. Sharp point now on B. And then crisscross the previous arc. Boom. We found one. So right here. So this will be 1. Okay. So now we've established 1, right? Now we want to look for both sides of 2 on A and B. So we want to get the distance from 1 to 2. So we're going to take our trusty small little compass here and we're going to confirm that. And we're going to do this. I'm going to lock it in place. Let's flip it over and see if it's the same. Looks pretty good. Okay. So we're going to put our sharp point right here now. We're going to do some random marks on both sides of 1. Like that. And like that. Okay. Okay, next. A2, B2. You can do either or. I'm going to do with A. A1. No, A2 now. So A2 is right here. And open up your pencil point to the 4-inch height mark. We're going to lock it in place like so. Going to put our sharp point on A. Strike an arc here. And now we found 2. And then on B side, we're going to go B2. So B2 right here. Put our sharp point of our compass on B2. Open it up to the 4-inch height mark. And we're going to lock it in place like so. Put your sharp point on B. And boom. There's 2. B2. So 2 is right there. Alright. Let's keep going. 3. Okay, 3, 2 to 3. Let's confirm that with our compass. See if it matches. Looks pretty good. Let's put it here. See if it matches. Looks pretty good. Okay, so we'll put our compass here. And we're going to strike an arc. Like that. Put it on this side of 2. And strike an arc. Okay, now let's go for A3. So A3 is right here. And open up our pencil point to the 4-inch height mark. We're going to lock it in place like that. Okay, let's put a sharp point on A, strike an arc here, and now you found 3. Let's go B3 now. B3. So B3 is right here. Put a sharp point on B3. Open up your pencil point to the 4-inch height mark. Lock it in place. Oops, I think that moved. I'm getting excited. Okay, there you go. So we're good. And we're gonna go on B now. Put a sharp point on B. Strike an arc. Now you found 3. All right, 4. 4, 4, 4. 3. 3 to 4. So let's confirm that with our compass. Yep, it matches pretty good. 3 to 4 on this side. Yep, we're good. We're golden. So let's go ahead and put our sharp point on 3 and strike an arc. Like that. And do the same thing on this side. Okay. So let's go ahead and do B. Let's go A4. So A4 is right here. Put our sharp point on A. Go to 4. Put your pencil point on the 4-inch height mark. We're going to lock it in place like so. See that? Okay. Put a sharp point on A. Strike an arc. And now you found 4. Let's go for B. B side. So B4 is right here. So put your sharp point on B4. Open up your pencil point to the 4-inch height mark. You're going to lock it in place like so. Got it moved again. Okay, there we go. Alright. Okay, we're good. Put your sharp point on B. Strike an arc. And now you found 4. Alright, last one. 5. So let's go for A5, which is here. But we want to go ahead and strike those mini arcs to look for 5. So let's see the distance from 4 to 5. And look, yep, it looks good. Let's put a sharp point here, see if it matches, if we got that correct distance. That's pretty close. Okay, so we're going to put a sharp point here on 4. And strike an arc. It's going over the A, that's fine. Do the same thing here. Put a sharp point on this side of 4, which is B side. And we're going to strike an arc. Okay, there we go. Alright, now let's go ahead and look for A. A5, which is right here. Put your sharp point on A5. Open up your pencil point to the 4-inch height mark. We're going to lock it in place. Okay, see that? We're good. Put your sharp point on A. Strike an arc. And now you found 5. Okay, last one. B5. B5 is right here. It's between B4 and B3. So I'll just do a quick close-up on the monitor so you guys can see it on the screen. Okay. Alright, so we're going to put our sharp point on B5. Open up our pencil point to the 4-inch height mark. We're going to lock it in place like so. See that? Okay. Put a sharp point on B. Strike an arc, and now you guys found 5. We're almost there. Almost there. Alright, now, so now that we got this, okay, and we actually have this here, all we're missing is this point here and this point here. So you know that we're basically, this is right here, if you guys can kind of see that. So all we want to do now is get this half portion here and this half portion there. So if we know that this is 7 inches, 7 by 7 square, half of that would be 3.5. So what you can do is take your compass and you can kind of put it on the point right there. Just put it here so you guys don't get confused that I'm not putting it on the arcs. So all you really want to do is just open up your compass to 3.5 inches, because you're gonna strike half moon arcs. Let's see. So do that. I guess I could have also done it on the center of this square. So just to be on the safe side, this should be 3.5. And it's close. Okay. All right. So now what you're gonna do is you put your pencil point on A, and we're gonna strike just random half moon arcs like that, and do the same thing on this side. Now I know you guys are freaking out that what are you doing? You don't even have enough space. Well, I've already measured it, so I already know that it's gonna land. And I made it especially for you guys so that I can make sure that everything fits in the screen. So yeah, it'll fit. Okay, so you got your 3.5 inch arcs, you know, here and here, because you got 7. So you want to complete the other portion, which is this 3.5. So here where the X's come into play. So let's start with the A side, AX. So where's AX? AX is right here. Put your sharp point on AX and open up your pencil point to the 4-inch height mark. We're gonna lock it in place. See that? Okay. Now put your sharp point on A5, not here, but here, where the arc's at. And then turn it around, strike an arc, and now you can't really see it. I'll blow it up on the screen in a little bit. This is X right here. Okay, so it's going to shoot up this way. So I'll blow it up really quick so you guys can see that. So that's X. Okay, and now we're going to go and look for X or BX. So we're going to go to BX, which is right here. So put your sharp point on BX. Open up your pencil point to the 4-inch height mark. We're going to lock it in place. Okay, see that? Now put your sharp point on this side of 5. Strike an arc on here. And now you found BX, which is right here. And that's it. Alright, let's go ahead and let's draw some lines so we can get a shape going. Okay, so A, and then we're going to go here from X. I'll blow this up really quick so you guys can see. Okay, and then it goes like this. I'm sure that by now you guys can see through this mess. Alright, and then we go from here to here. Boom, like that. And then from here to that. And there it is. Nice. Let's clean this up a little. Alright, let's connect these so we can get a better shape on it. Should probably do this in pen. I'm really hoping you guys can see this. And by the way, I'm using a camera, not my phone. So I'm hoping the images are a little bit clearer, a little bit more sharper, that you guys can actually see the details. So yeah. And then I still have to play with the lighting too. Damn, lighting's kind of crazy. I have a lot of respect for people who are using cameras. So much easier with the phone. But I'm willing to learn. Okay. So there's that. And so what you made is this right here. Hopefully it'll match. but it'll be kind of close. So yeah, there you go. Looks pretty close. Yeah. What do you guys think? Easy, right? So yeah, again, this video is in response to the popular video about 9 months ago of this one. So I figured, you know what, let's just go ahead and do another one, and then just do a one layout for one, to just do one side. So if you guys can see, I'll show you right now really quick. So this again was this, right? We did 2 layouts on, 9 months ago, and then it required this piece to make this whole entire piece, but we made one. So let's see, this goes, so we did half. We're making the seam here in the middle, so it went like this. See that? Goes like that. That is so cool. There you go. See that? So that's what you did. So yeah, that's what we're able to accomplish, guys, ladies and gents. So that's it. Yeah, so you can do either or. To be honest with you, I'm kind of used to doing these only because, I don't know, aesthetics, I guess, in a ways. I like having the seam here. And it also has to do with maybe on how it's attached here. Like from when I do this type of stuff, to me the welds, once this is welded on here, it looks cleaner, because having this nice long flat surface just looks pretty to me. But obviously it's a little bit more time consuming, a little bit more, just because you have to make 2 different layouts. But the advantage of going this route is you're only doing it once, and obviously you're able to afford to do it only once because it's in the center. The squares here, circles on this side, so you just cut it in half and that's it. Obviously this kind of wouldn't really apply when you have an extreme offset. If you look at some of my other videos where it's got videos 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3, that's crazy. That's where the squares are here, and then this circle is like on the side. That's nuts. I kind of don't like, well, it's not that I don't like doing it, it's just that it's really time consuming. But the payout is great. I mean, completion is just awesome. So anyways, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Got plenty coming to you guys, so stay tuned. All right, have a good day. Bye.